20.3.
To Monako, to jest Monako jednak. Monako, Monako. Monako, Monako, na jedno kółko. Monako, Monako, jedno okrążenie kwalifikacyjne i na wyścig. Jest, kurde. Ciężko, ciężko.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Okay, you have wing damage. This will be a major performance impact unless you box for a new one.
Tak.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Ja bym chciał zmienić opony w sumie. Gdzieś Hamilton coś mi zrobił? Coś ty mi zrobił.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. We're seeing major wing damage. Box, box, box.
Bardzo trudno mi jest z tym. Ciężko.
Sorry about that. It just wasn't our day.
No raczej tak.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Weber, Hamilton.
Będę startował z 20 pola. Po pierwszym kółku zrobię pit stop i jadę do końca wyścigu. Taki jest plan. I wtedy, jeśli się nie rozbiję, będę jechał bardzo uważnie, to się może udać. Może się to udać, może się nie udać. Ale to już zobaczymy za chwilę. Zapraszam na wyścig o Grand Prix Monako.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monako, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco, then. It's not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo, and although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. Joining me for the Grand Prix once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's discuss Haas. We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
There are a few downcast looks within the team this weekend. I think they've been hit fairly hard by the new regs. But this is only the first step down a long road of development, and even if they don't maximise their points today, there are plenty more up for grabs this season.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lucas Weber lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Grosjean, Butler, Sebastian Vettel, and Sainz, Verstappen, Norris, Ricciardo, and Daniel Kvyat, Perez, Giovinazzi, Alexander Albon, and Raikkonen, Gasly, Bottas, Kevin Magnussen, and Robert Kubica, Stroll, and Falcon. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
No heroics into Saint-Devote, please. We're in amongst the pack and just need to stay in one piece. Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
No to co, zaczynamy wyścig. Zaczniemy wyścig o Grand Prix Monako. Strategia jednego pit stopa po pierwszym kółku.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Illegal maneuver. Cede that position or we'll receive a penalty. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Box, box, box.
Go now.
To będzie ciekawe.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Teraz ładnie jeździć, tylko trzeba. Już po wyścigu dla jednego kierowcy.
Okay, clear. DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone. gap to the car in front is 18.2 seconds. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy that. You have a lot of wing damage. Box for a new one. Robert is in the pits. Robert in the pits. If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty. That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
I po wyścigu Także dziękuję. Jeśli się podobało, zostaw łapkę w górę, dodaj swój komentarz, coś od siebie. Z przykrością stwierdzam, iż to nie jest to dla mnie. I na tym zakończymy. Na razie, cześć.